The Olive and the Vine, written and sung by Stan Graham. This song was voted as one of the folk songs of the decade in 2010 by the Federation of Folk Programme Radio Presenters in Australia and the USA. Many poor Italian families emigrated to Australia in the 1930s and 40s, taking the traditional skill with them in the hope of starting their own farms and vineyards. During the Second World War, they were interned in prison camps. After the war and years of hardship, they succeeded. Many Italian families now run successful wine and olive businesses. The one thing the matriarchs wanted was to return to visit the old country, Italy, once more before they died. This story is based on an actual family who live and work in the Barossa Valley near Adelaide, South Australia.
Here in the soil that I now call home, far from Amalfi, Naples and Rome, clearing the bush with hard-working hands, placing my trust in a love of the land. But at night I can dream for hours at a time of trees full of olives and grapes on the vine. Sit down, my sons, and I'll sing you a song from the old country where my heart belongs. I'll tell you of places that you've never seen, of mountains and valleys and fields evergreen. And at night you can dream for hours at a time of trees full of olives and grapes on the vine. Well, the rains never came for years in a row. Trees never flowered, the vine slowed to grow. We fought back the tears through years of distrust, placing our faith in Australian dust. And at night we would dream for hours at a time of trees full of olives and grapes on the vine. Friends we had many, and always at hand, day after day spent working the land, waiting with patience for nature's return. It's the soil that we turn that decides what we earn. And at night we would dream for hours at a time of trees full of olives and grapes on the vine. And now we look back at the hardship and pain, and if God is willing, I'd do it again. I'll never forget the place I call home, the hills of Barossa or the valleys of Rome. And I open my eyes where the sun always shines on trees full of olives and grapes on the vine. And I open sun